Hello everybody, welcome to Bobonomics. I'm Bobo, and today I'll be talking about the survey apps I use to make money. There's dozens of survey apps out there these days that claim they can give you free money by just answering some surveys and watching ads. I've tried a lot of these, so you don't have to. And today I'll be talking about the only 3 that I use in my life now. Of the 3 that I still use, there's only 2 that I'll strongly recommend based off my use. One of them I still haven't even gotten money out of, but it does seem legit for now and it's pretty good. Note that I've been using the first 2 for about 1 year and the second one for about 6 months, and you have to be over 18 to use all of them, I believe. So let's get right into it. The first and probably my favorite survey app that I use is the SurveyMonkey Rewards app. I've been using this app for over 10 months and I've made about $20 from it. So if you do the math, it's about $2 a month to answer an easy survey basically every week. You can either get Amazon credit for the surveys you answer, or get cash that you can donate to a charity. As far as I'm aware, those are the only 2 options, and I've been opting to get Amazon credit to my account as I answer the surveys. So as you can tell, none of these surveys are going to get you rich or anything, even if you have like 5, but they are helpful just to get a little side change, and they have helped me like pay for some small stuff on Amazon. And it's relatively easy. All of the surveys are super short, usually like 25 cents to answer like a 1-minute survey, and I find it convenient and the interface is easy to use. My biggest complaint is that I wish I got more surveys because sometimes I've only gotten like 3 or 4 a month when I wish I could do like 20. But yeah, it is real. I've cashed out money and bought stuff with it already, and the biggest limit is really the amount of surveys they give you. You don't get to choose how many you get. I have my location turned off for most of the day, so the app doesn't track my location, which it claims I could get more surveys based on my location, so that could be another reason. But you have to realize with completing your profile and giving them your location access, they're basically making part of their money off of your data. So depending on how much data you're willing to give, the more money you can make off of all these survey apps. But overall, SurveyMonkey Rewards is really convenient. They don't ask for a lot of personal info, and they don't have ads or anything on the actual app. Overall, this is one of the few legit survey apps I used, and I've actually gotten good money from it, and it's Amazon credit, which is convenient, and I can recommend it to basically any adult. So I give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I've tried probably like 10 survey apps, and this is the best one. It has short surveys, it's legit, it's easy to use, and it pays through Amazon credit as opposed to some other random service. Even being the best, it still barely gives you money, barely gives you surveys to answer, and it still asks for personal info. So you can tell that the survey industry as a whole is kind of scammy. Anyway, on to the second survey app that I've actually gotten money from and I still use is the Google Survey Opinion Rewards app. Even though this is a Google LLC app, you can get it for iOS and Android. With iOS, they pay through PayPal, and with Google, they pay through Google Play Credit. I've never bought a Google Play gift card in my life. Everything paid that I have is because of this app. The frequency of surveys/questions for this app is similar to SurveyMonkey's, and I've made about $14 in the last 10 months with this app. The payouts are also similar with about like 25 cents per survey. The surveys/questions they give are really easy and short. I think I've declined like 1 because I didn't want to give them my information on that topic. I have an Android device, and I've noticed that it gives me more surveys once I use like Google Assistant. But yeah, like SurveyMonkey Rewards, this is pretty straightforward. You just answer a survey whenever it gives you a notification that you have one available. These surveys can expire, just like most surveys, and with the Google Play credit, it also expires, but after like 1 year or something. I don't think I've ever had any of my credit expire on me, and I've never paid extra money with it. It doesn't entice me to spend more. The app itself is high quality and reliable because it's Google, one of the biggest corporations in the world. But I like it a little less than SurveyMonkey because sometimes it asks personal information I don't want Google to know, and it's also slightly less payout. Overall, I give this 4 out of 5 stars. It's still one of the best survey apps, and one of the only ones I still use after trying a bunch. So these are the only 2 survey apps that I would recommend to people, because they're good, they're not scams, they're legit, I've made money off them, and they're easy to use. As long as they don't take a lot of time, take a lot of my info, or drain my battery, they have almost no downside, and I would recommend them to like every adult. As always, I'm not sponsored or anything, and I don't even like Google as a company, but I have to admit that these are the only 2 survey apps I like. Now this third one is one that I like that I've recently started using, and after a couple months I have $6 in my account, but you can't cash out until $10, so technically I haven't gotten any money from it. So I can't recommend this yet. This is on-go surveys or surveys on the go, depending on what you type in, but it'll show up, and it's pretty easy to use. They give a little longer surveys and a little more complex surveys. The app is really nice. It has a lot of information, and they have payout with Amazon, Visa, Starbucks, a bunch of people once you get the $10. Based on my usage and the reviews, it looks legit and pretty good, but it's like a more high-profile survey app. So while I can't recommend this yet, I could probably make a follow-up video and thought I should mention it now because I technically still use it and it's a survey app. And there you have it. For the last year, I've used some of the most popular and well-known survey apps, and I really dislike a lot of them. The fact that I only use these three to this day should be telling. Many of these survey apps invade your privacy, waste your time, or are just scams and illegitimate. If you see reviews about something that glitches a lot or they just don't pay out, I would just avoid it and save your time. If you're considering some other survey app, feel free to comment it below. I've probably tried it out, and I can tell you why I don't use it anymore. So as you can see, if you have these three survey apps, assuming the third one's legit, you can make upwards of $50 extra a year. Obviously that's chump change for some of you guys, but for others that could be a decent purchase, or you could just save it and invest. People are already on their phone a lot, and using a few of those minutes to make money can't hurt. It really doesn't take a lot of time. Now I don't want to make it all sound perfect and rosy because a lot of these survey apps are straight scams and just waste your time. And, at the end of your life, you don't want to look back and be like, man, I spent a lot of time looking for good survey apps. But that's why I tried a bunch for you guys. I'm probably not going to try any more again unless they look really good or something. But these three are pretty good so far. Anyway, that's the end of my video, guys. Hopefully these can help you share your opinion more while making money doing so. I hope you learned some information and maybe helped your life a bit. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. And as always, I hope y'all have a great day.